to do a role play for business meeting. My name is Faradila Devi Wandari and I'm the leader.
Hello everyone, my name is Kustia Balkis and I will be the HR.
My name is Savita Yuna Akila and I will be the project coordinator.
My name is Nabila Kondazai and I'm the member of Team A.
Hello, I'm Najwa Salsabila Sakida and I will be the member of Team B.
Hello everyone, my name is Mishana Vilariana and I will be the finance representative.
Please say what? Say what first? Oh, sorry, yes. It's okay. Okay. So since everyone here, let's start the meeting, guys. Okay, good morning everyone.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining this very short meeting. As you all know, Sal resigned 2 weeks ago. And since then, we have missed 3 client deadlines. And I have received complaints from 2 clients and several internal teams. Really, we can see that something isn't working here. And I want us to identify what is the problem and we can leave this room with a practical care. So what's going on, guys?
Honestly, everything feels chaotic right now. Since I left, I've been trying to handle both of responsibilities first and mine. I'm constantly switching between tasks, and I feel like I'm falling apart.
Can you give us the examples?
Sure, so normally I only manage client updates and project tracking, but now I'm also handling the documentation and status reports and some of the scheduled tasks that Sarah used to do. Every day feels like I'm putting on fires.
How many extra hours are you working?
At least 2 extra hours in a day. But last Thursday I stayed up until 8 p.m.
Have you been recording those overtime hours?
Some of them, honestly, sometimes I'm too busy even remember.
Oh, that's not sustainable.
And it's not just the team member A. I'm also confused about what I'm supposed to do.
What do you mean?
Like, after Sarah left, nobody officially resigned her responsibilities, right? And different people just start to picking up her tasks. And sometimes I work on something for hours only to cover up someone else already did.
Oh yeah, I've noticed that too. Because there have been several cases of duplicate work.
Can you give me the example, Najwa?
Like last week, I spent more of the day preparing performance on metric for a client, and then I found that accounting team had already sent a report to the client the day before.
To be fair, nobody informed us that someone else was handling it.
Exactly, that's the problem.
How is all this affecting the project delivery, guys?
Okay, it seems that the impact is bigger than what people realize. So I see here there are missed deadlines are only the visible problem. So team communication has become inconsistent and also some tasks are also delayed when others are being done twice.
How many projects are currently at risk?
Let me see. At least it's like 4. 2 are already behind schedule and 2 more could be delayed if the workload continues at the current level.
Oh, that's serious.
Morale is dropping too.
Oh, can you explain this?
So people are frustrated, everyone working harder, but it feels like we're making less progress. When that happens, motivation drops.
I've also received complaints from employees about stress and workload.
How many complaints?
4 in the last week?
That doesn't surprise me. Productivity reports are showing a decline as well.
So, we can conclude that we're dealing with missed deadlines, unclear responsibilities, employee stress, and lower productivity.
Yeah, that's a fair summary.
Now then, let's figure out the root cause. Is the main issue staffing, communication, or role clarity?
I think it's role clarity.
I disagree. The biggest issue is that staffing. We simply want the person and never did replace them.
But even if we hire someone tomorrow, we still be confused about who does what.
Maybe at least we have enough people to cover the workload.
I think both points are valid. Like, we're experiencing two separate problems at the same time.
What do you mean? Explain.
So first, Sarah's departure created a staffing gap. And then second, we never formally redistributed her responsibilities. So that's why everyone is confused.
That sounds accurate.
I agree.
So we need both a short-term solution and long-term solution, right? Balkis, what are our staffing options now?
We have three realistic options. So option one is that we hire a permanent replacement. I think that's the most stable solution.
Okay. How long that will take?
3 to 4 weeks minimum.
That's too long.
I understand, but recruiting also takes time.
What about the option two?
We can hire a temporary contractor.
More expensive.
How expensive?
Approximately $1,200 per week, maybe.
And what about the option three, Balkis?
Maybe we can continue using overtime until a permanent employee is hired.
And maybe around 800 per week. $800 per week.
Cheaper, but potentially risky.
Yeah, exactly. People can burn out.
Yeah, I'm already close to burnout.
How bad is it?
I haven't had normal work day in 2 weeks. I'm constantly stressed.
I think that's exactly why I'm concerned about relying solely on overtime.
I understand, but the budget is already tight this quarter.
What costs more? Overtime or losing employees because they're exhausted?
Fair point.
Okay, let's keep this constructive, guys.
I'm being constructive. I'm just saying we cannot keep operating like this.
Maybe you don't need to choose only one solution.
Go on, please.
Oh, so we could use limited overtime while recruiting a replacement. That would reduce immediate pressure and also it's done without creating a permanent expense. I think.
That might be manageable financially.
Okay, now let's discuss the confusion around responsibilities, guys.
So, wait. I've been reviewing workflow reports, everyone. So the biggest issue is that nobody owns certain tasks officially.
Can you give us example?
So here it's mentioned like client reports, scheduling updates, project documentations, and also weekly metrics.
Exactly. Every week I'm guessing.
How did we let this happen?
Because responsibilities were never documented properly. I think that's what it is.
Unfortunately, that's true.
What do you recommend?
I think it's like ACI chart.
Can you explain that?
So RICI chart stands for identifying who are responsible and then accountable, A, C, consultant, and I, informed for each task. So everyone knows their roles.
Would take long to create.
Not really. I can complete a draft by tomorrow afternoon.
And then?
And then after the draft finished, we review it together and also make some adjustments.
Honestly, that would help a lot. But I want to be clear about something.
Go ahead.
HR won't magically solve my workload problem.
Yeah, nobody's saying it. It will, I think.
Sometimes it feels like we're more about documents than actual work.
That's not entirely fair.
Maybe not, but I'm exhausted.
Well, I understand your frustration.
I just don't want another meeting where we identify problems but don't actually fix them.
That's a reasonable concern.
I think everyone feels that way.
Yeah. Okay, so then let's just focus on the solution, guys.
I can begin preparing a recommend to plan like today.
And I can approve temporary overtime funding for 2 weeks, maybe?
Only if some tasks are restricted.
Which task?
Weekly scheduling updates and project logs.
I can take the scheduling updates.
I can assist with project logs and until a replacement arrives.
I would have secretary.
Great. What else?
Tomorrow I'll create the ACI chart and circulate it to everyone.
Okay, that's exciting, guys.
I'll also schedule interviews next week if we decide to proceed the hiring.
Great. Okay.
As long as we are monitoring costs, I support that.
Yeah, that's great, everyone. Okay, now let's summarize.
Okay, I'll start. So first, I'll create and distribute ACI chart by tomorrow afternoon.
Okay.
Second, HR will begin recruitment preparations for a permanent replacement.
Okay.
Third, finance approve 2 weeks of overtime support.
Fourth, have temporarily take responsibility for scheduling updates.
Okay.
Analysis with project logs.
Excellent, everyone. Anything else you want to add?
Just one thing.
Okay, yes. What is that?
So can we schedule a follow-up meeting next week to review progress?
Yeah, absolutely. Same time next Wednesday.
Oh, that sounds reasonable.
Great.
Yeah, works for me.
Any objections to the plan?
No objections.
None.
That's good.
Approved. Okay, great, everyone. Thank you so much for all your participation, ideas, opinions. And we have identified the issue, agreed on the solutions, and we already assigned responsibilities each of you. And let's make sure to be followed through. And that's all for today. Thank you so much. See you next Wednesday.
Okay,
Bye. Okay, is everyone here, guys?
I think Eva is here.
Eva? Only Eva?
The HR process is.
Oh, Balkis. Okay, let's wait. Oh, that's
So
good.
sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, now everyone here, right? Okay, let's start the meeting. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Thanks again for being here. Last week, we agreed on several actions to address the staffing and workload issues. Today, I'd like to ask to review our progress and identify any remaining causes. So,
I prepared an update on everything we discussed.
okay, that's great. But before we start, I'd like to hear from the team. How has the past week been? Maybe from team A, Eva?
So better than before. Like honestly, not perfect, but yeah, still better.
Still there. Oh yeah, that's still good to hear. And what's improved?
So having some of my tasks to be resigned helped me a lot, and I'm still busy though.
Okay.
But no longer feels like I'm like drowning and work days.
And the overtime?
Yeah, still doing it, but like not that much before. So like last week I stayed up only like twice.
Okay, that's still an improvement.
I agree.
Okay.
Things feel more organized.
Okay, in what way, Najwa?
Like, at least now I know which tasks belong to me. Because before I spent half my day trying to figure out who was responsible for what.
Okay. Vita, can you tell us about the MACI chart, please?
Okay, so it was completed and distributed last Thursday. So every recurring task now has assigned on ownership.
Okay, how has it been working?
Surprisingly well. We have already reduced duplicate works.
I've noticed that too. My department hasn't received any confusion-related emails this week.
Okay, that's encouraging.
And I think the chart helped because everyone can see responsibilities in one place.
I received positive feedback from several employees as well.
Okay, and any problems with the chart, Vita?
A few minor ones.
Like what?
Some responsibilities overlap between departments. So we had to make some adjustments, I think, after people reviewed the first draft.
Were those adjustments completed?
Yes, the latest version was shared yesterday.
Okay, Balkis, let's talk about hiring. What is the status?
We made a good progress.
Okay, tell us more, please.
So the job posting went live 3 days ago. So far, we received 12 applications.
That's more than I expected.
Me too, actually.
Okay, any strong candidates? Focus.
There's 3 standouts so far.
Have interview been scheduled?
Yes, the first round starts on Monday.
Oh, and when can we realistically expect someone to start?
If everything goes smoothly, I think approximately 3 weeks from now.
3 more weeks sounds long.
I understand, but recruitment also takes time if you want the right person.
I would rather hire the right candidate than rush the process. And are there any new concerns you should discuss, everyone?
Actually, yes.
Okay.
So the workload distribution has improved, but we identified another issue:
What is that specifically?
knowledge transfer.
I was just going to mention that.
Okay, can you please explain me? Najwa?
So Sarah helped document tasks that weren't properly documented right, and sometimes we know that needs to be done, and we don't know exactly how she did it.
Yeah, that's true.
Can you give me an example, Eva?
So client reporting, Sarah had her own system of organizing information. We are figuring it out, but it takes extra time.
Unfortunately, that's common when someone leaves unexpectedly.
Could that affect productivity?
Yes, not immediately, but it slows down certain processes.
So, how do we solve it?
Documentation.
More documents?
I know that's not exciting, but yeah.
Honestly, I think it's necessary.
What exactly are you proposing?
So it's a shared operations guide, step-by-step instructions for important tasks.
Will not that take a lot of time?
Sometimes yes, but it prevents future problems.
I support that idea.
How long would it take, Vita?
If everyone contributes, we could complete the first version within 2 weeks, I think.
That sounds reasonable.
Okay. Before we make another decision, I would like everyone to make a honest opinion. How are you feeling compared to last week, everyone?
Much less stressed.
Great. And then?
I'm still busy though, but now I feel like there's a plan.
Same here. So last week, everything felt uncertain, but now I know where things are heading.
Employee feedback has improved as well.
And from a financial perspective, we are staying within budget.
That's excellent news. Go on.
I think the biggest improvement is communication.
Well, I agree with that.
Yeah, people are asking questions earlier instead of waiting until some problems become serious.
Okay, so now let's summarize today's discussion, everyone.
For me, the RICI chart is working and has been updated.
Recruitment is progressing with interviews beginning next week.
Okay.
However, time costs remain under control, and work responsibilities are much clearer.
Okay.
Workload is still heavy, but manageable.
Okay, and we have also identified a new action item.
Yeah, it's creating an operation guide to document important procedures.
And who will lead the project?
I can coordinate.
Okay, excellent.
I'll assist by collecting documentation templates.
I'll help write process instruction.
I can contribute current reporting procedures.
Okay, that's perfect, Akbar. I am very pleased and happy with our progress that we have made so far. Last week, we were dealing with confusion, missed deadlines, and employee frustration. And today, we're seeing improvements in communication, work clarity, and workload management.
It's definitely a step in the right direction.
Agree.
Yeah, we're not finished yet, but we're improving.
Yeah, that's the matters most.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, okay, that's all. And let's continue moving forward. Thank you so much again for joining this meeting. Okay, then see you next meeting. Bye, everyone.
Bye.